Thanks, Duncan, and welcome to The Vault, where we take a look back at some classic and some not so classic films of the past. In this episode, we're going to look back at the two previous versions of the Planet of the Apes films, beginning with the classic 1968 version starring Charlton Heston and Roddy McDowall. Planet of the Apes is the story of astronauts that crash land on a planet where apes are the dominant species and humans are their slaves. By the end of the film, however, we learn that Charlton Heston and his crew had in fact crashed back on Earth in the year 3978 AD. And this presents us with the most dominant theme of the film, mankind's self-destructive nature. In the final shot, Heston discovers the ruins of the Statue of Liberty, revealing that we had destroyed our own civilization and the apes have risen as the new dominant species. In 2001, Tim Burton brought the apes back to the screen for a new generation of filmgoers, starring Mark Wahlberg and Helena Bonham Carter. Although not a terrible film, it's certainly no match for the original. By removing the classic twist and failing to replace it with anything as thought-provoking, the film left audiences feeling ripped off. Although Burton's take on the apes is entertaining for the most part, it didn't bring anything new to the table and wound up being a rather pointless and ultimately disappointing action popcorn flick. The 2011 reboot gets us back on track. Rather than remake a film with an old twist, it changes the timeline and updates the theme for a modern audience. And now here's Duncan with an in-depth look at Rise of the Planet of the Apes.